Dr. Campano, you're always trying to offer your patients the latest in modern technology as far as treatments go. Now you're offering the fractionated CO2 laser. Tell us about that.
Well, the fractionated CO2 is one of the more exciting technologies that have come about. It's amazing. You can treat every problem with the skin practically. Brown spots, red spots. You can treat the laxity of the skin, the looseness of the skin because it's stimulating collagen production. Wrinkles, fine wrinkles, deep wrinkles. In fact, if there's a raised lesion, I can also laser and ablate that. I use it almost like a scalpel, but with a laser, so it's very clear and safe and defined to laser away precancerous lesions or superficial raised lesions on the skin. The procedure itself takes about an hour, depending if I can do the face, the neck, the chest, and the hands. The hands are a big telltale sign of age, so that's something that people love to have treated. This is the first technology since the smart liposuction came out that I've been this excited about. It is incredible technology. It is something that I can extend to many more people and for many more indications, different surface areas. In fact, I can also use the CO2 technology for stretch marks and for tightening in areas where previously I may potentially have had a liposuction procedure, say on the neck, and the patient just had a little bit more laxity of their skin. I use the CO2 on top of that, and that gives them that added bonus of tightening.
Doctor, step by step, walk us through the procedure with the fractional CO2 laser.
It's pretty simple. Patients come in, we give them the happy medicine, then we put the topical numbing cream on the face. After about 45 minutes to an hour, we remove that and then go ahead and give them protective goggles because, again, this is a laser treatment, so we need to protect the eyes. And then I start the treatment. The beam is basically a square, and then I apply that to the surface of the skin. And the skin, you can actually, it's pretty incredible, you can see the skin actually come together and tighten. My assistant here is holding a vacuum, and that's aspirating the particles of the skin. In addition, the other hose is a cooling device, and it feels really good against the skin. So this is done to comfort the patient during the procedure. Essentially, we just move the laser in a simple pathway. The areas around the eyes tend to have a lot more wrinkles. We want to tighten that area, and the areas above the brows, you can almost get a brow lift type appearance. So you can have an amazing result, and sometimes we can avoid surgery, eye lifts, upper and lower, brow lifts, those kind of procedures by using this CO2 laser. The area around the mouth is usually highly wrinkled. People who used to be smokers, people who tend to purse their lips, and it's pretty incredible, those kind of results. After the procedure, I spray an oxygen mist onto the face, and then we cool down the face. At the very end, then we apply Aquaphor. Aquaphor is similar to a Vaseline petroleum jelly type product, and that's just to keep everything nice and emollient, nice and smooth and moist. We're stimulating collagen production, so 4 to 6 months later, you're going to look even better than you did a week after the procedure. So each and every single day, there's change, and it's pretty incredible.
Doctor, when a patient has a fractional CO2 procedure and you send them home, what kind of treatment do they need to follow?
The biggest treatment is going to be sunscreen long term, and you want to have a good coverage of UVA and UVB light rays. If you think of SPF, everyone thinks, oh, I have an SPF 1000. That's going to block everything out. It doesn't. It just blocks out UVB. So you want to have a nice physical block such as zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. In my skincare line, I have great products with a micronized zinc oxide that I recommend for all my post-procedure patients. In addition, if you want a lighter oil-free treatment, then the titanium dioxide product is a wonderful product. And in fact, you can use that on your face and your arms. Men seem to like that product because it's lighter. This treatment is incredible. I have to say 100% of people who come to me have an improvement. And depending on how many days of downtime they can give me, is what kind of improvement that they have. We take photographs, and it's interesting. People don't remember what they used to look like. They just see their faces in the mirror every day. So I like to take the photograph, the pre-photograph, have them hold it, and then have them look in the mirror, and they're always amazed.
Right now, let's meet a representative from the Cynosure Company, the manufacturer of the fractionated CO2 laser. Here's what he had to say about Dr. Campano and the CO2 Laser.
CO2 has been around for many years, and we just kind of took the technology and made it a little bit safer, a little bit more tolerable, with less downtime with the same effects. Well, Dr. Campano is definitely an expert in this field. She's had many years of experience with lasers, and you want to go to a doctor like that, like Dr. Campano, who knows what they're doing. The last thing you want to do is pay for something where you get treated with somebody who's not qualified. Being a facial plastic surgeon, she is extremely qualified.